RX93.1 presents the Concert Series. Live musical performances at the Monster Studios by today's artists. The Concert Series. Your host, Rico Robles.
Good evening, Monsters! Welcome back to the premier live musical program on radio, The Concert Series, a weekly special exclusively heard on Manila's hottest Monster, RX93.1. I am Kayla Rivera, yes, taking over hosting duties for the one and only Rico Robles. We miss you over here, but don't worry, I'll be taking over for tonight, and what a time for me to do so, because tonight, this is going to be one for the books, for sure, because we are joined by OPM royalty, a true icon in the music industry who needs no introduction, the one and only ELY Buendia! Woo! Yes! We are so excited here at the Monster. I'm sure all of you guys are as well on air and online. But hey, his sophomore album, Method Adapter, dropped in November last year, and it marks an essential chapter in his solo career. ELY's new album examines memories, experiences, and social issues with both self-awareness and maturity. After being in the music business for more than 30 years, ELY admits that this album explores vulnerability that comes from a place of complicated humanity, revealing moments of fragility and darkness as he deals with the pressures of social expectations and career. A couple of tracks from Method Adapter include Bulaklak sa Buwan and Kandarapa, and it made it to the Monster charts, and tonight we will get the chance to hear both songs and some more performed live in studio. But before that, let's make some way for last week's guests on the Concert Series. Here's James Reid on Front Act.
Monster RX93.1.
Give it up for ELY Buendia and his band. Hello, Sir ELY.
Hello, yeah.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. And to everyone that is currently tuned in right now here on the Concert Series, I am once again Kayla Rivera taking over for Rico Robles for this week. And oh my gosh, Sir ELY, hello and welcome back to the Monster.
Yes, it's good to be back.
Yes. So, I mean, you were last here in September, and since then, your album is out. So Method Adapter has come out last November.
Yes. That's right. And I can't believe it's only been 3 months.
I know, yeah. So much has happened, and I'm sure you've been so busy. Along with your band, I want to actually take this chance.
My band, the Methodists, are here right now with me. I'd like to introduce them if I may. On keyboards, this is Ryan Goan. Hello.
Yay. All right.
On drums, Pat Sarabia, of course.
Hello.
On bass, Bijan Gorospe.
Hello to my friends and enemies.
And on lead guitar, Jerome Velasco.
I'd like to say a message as well.
Howdy.
Yay! Woohoo! All right, and of course, the one and only Sir ELY Buendia.
Hello, binabati ko yung mga taga-offshore music, lalo na si Audrey, Janisha, nakikinig ngayon.
Yay! Okay, yes. So thank you very much to everyone that's currently tuned in. And I mean, of course, to you, Sir ELY. So I mean, since the album has been released, how has it been? I'm sure you've been very busy on tour. How has that been?
Syempre, I've been busy with promoting the album. I hope to tour the album Method Adapter sometime in the summer. I'll update everyone sa social media ko. It's still in the planning stages, but I think it's going to be really exciting because I'm going to get to play with bands that I like and some friends also, and hopefully maka-tour ako not only in Manila but also sa the whole country.
Yeah, I'm sure all of your fans right now are agreeing and hoping that you can come to them as well. But I mean, going back to the album and Method Adapter, what was the inspiration behind it? And actually just even the title. What was the inspiration behind the title?
I've been reading up on the creative processes of not just musicians but also mga actors kasi I'm very passionate about film And I got inspired lang by their by how they parang create performances. So yeah, that's the parang the inspiration behind the title.
I see. Have you ever thought about like transitioning into film and directing or doing anything like that?
I've done a couple of films. I've directed this movie called Bang Bang Ali in the early 2000s. I've also dabbled into acting, but I'm more comfortable actually writing scripts and directing. Kumbaga, I'm more comfortable behind the camera.
Okay, so I mean, with this being your sophomore album,
Yeah.
your first one was 25 years ago. So what?
Wow.
Ang bilis, the
Yeah,
time really
25.
flies by. But what brought you back to have this album come out last year?
Well, the scene right now is very very exciting. There's a lot of new talent going around. Not the least of which is the talents of offshore music, and I guess I've picked up on some of their energy, and I got inspired to do my own music again.
Awesome. Can you share with who are some of these artists that inspired you?
Oh yeah, siguro on top of the list is Enna Mori. I'm sure you know her.
Of course.
Very very talented lady, and other bands like Pinkman, Allison, Carousel Casualties.
Oh, yes. Okay. I mean, I'm sure if they're watching right now, or if they get word that you were an inspiration, or they were an inspiration rather to you.
Yeah,
That's huge.
They were.
Amazing. Well, I'm so glad that you guys inspired Sir Ellie to make music once again with this album. Now, going back to the album, you still have some more songs to perform for us. So
That's
can you
right.
tell us a little bit more about the next songs that you'll be playing?
Sige, the couple of songs, the next couple of songs is Contrabando from the album also, and the next one after that is a surprise for the fans, the diehard fans. I'm sure they will recognize the song. So yeah, abangan nyo na lang yan.
All right, everybody. So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can put them down below and we'll try to get to them. But for now, everyone, let's give it up one more time for ELY Buendia! Woo! Hey Monsters! It's Kayla Rivera. To catch exclusive versions of songs played on this episode, visit the Monster YouTube channel at RX931. That's youtube.com/RX931 and listen live on air on FM radio Mondays 7 p.m. on Monster RX93.1. Now back to the concert series interviews from the Monster. Give it up for ELY Buendia here on the concert series. Once again, you guys are locked into the concert series here on the Monster, hosted by yours truly, Kayla Rivera. Oh my gosh, the concert, or the comment section rather, is just exploding. Everyone is just, bakit nga ba?
The comment series.
The comment series, yes.
That was Bakit Nga Ba. I'm glad a lot of people recognize the song. That was from 2001 yata. Yeah.
Wow.
The Mongols, yeah.
That was a treat. Everyone was very, very excited to hear you play it. So thank you very much. And also Contrabando.
Contrabando, yeah.
And could you tell us more about that song? What was the inspiration behind
Contrabando was inspired by an old-timey movie from the 50s. The title is Contrabando. It's a Pinoy film noir movie starring Jaime De La Rosa that I recently watched on Facebook. It's available on Facebook if you guys are interested in watching it. Very, very cool film.
Wow, okay. So, I mean, does a lot of your inspiration come from films?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most of my inspiration comes from film and books and TV.
I'm curious what your Netflix recommendations would look like. What's your favorite, genre of film?
I like mga documentaries. I also love mga thrillers. Yeah.
Okay. If there was a documentary you could recommend to everyone watching right now, which is the latest?
Oh yeah,
you
I
could
just
recommend?
recently watched The Lost Children a couple of nights ago. It's really intense. It's about this. This is about the search for four kids in the Amazon jungle because they were the plane that they were on crashed in the Amazon jungle, and the docu is about the search to find them. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So
great. It's great.
yeah, it's The Lost Children.
The Lost Children.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's a recommendation that Sir Ellie has for all of us. But actually, speaking of children, I was going to take us back to your early beginnings. Did you ever imagine that you would have the impact on the OPM music scene that you have and through the years?
Well, of course, everyone dreams of being successful in their career or their passion, and I guess I was just lucky that my music caught on, and a lot of people still appreciate it until now.
And I mean, earlier you mentioned some of the OPM artists nowadays that have inspired you, but how do you find that the OPM scene has evolved through the years? What are your thoughts on it and where it's at now?
I see a lot of very experimental groups that sort of mix and match the different genres like punk and rock and pop to create something new. And I think the scene is very healthy right now, and I'm privileged to still be performing alongside those new artists.
I mean, you're a huge inspiration, but into all of the artists and everyone that's currently locked in. If you guys are tuning in right now, you're still locked into the concert series hosted by yours truly, Kayla Rivera, and we are joined by ELY Buendia. And speaking of that inspiration, and you mentioned that you're lucky until now that everyone still loves your music and still loves you, but I think there's a lot more to it than just that luck. If there was that advice or that quality or that discipline that you've carried through the years that you could also share with everyone that's currently locked in and interested in also being in the music scene, what would it be?
Yeah, I guess don't be cynical. Keep loving whatever it is that you're doing, and that love will shine through, and everyone will appreciate it.
Okay, there you go, guys. We have more inspiration. And I mean, in terms of everything that's coming up ahead of you, is there still a lot more shows? I know you mentioned off air that you have 3 more before the month ends. There's how many days left in the month? So that's a lot. But could you share more about where we can catch you in your upcoming shows?
They can look at my social media. Kasi to be frank, I don't know myself
I'm sure.
what my shows are.
Very busy, yes. Okay, well, aside that, do you happen to have a message for all of the monsters that are currently tuned in on air and also locked in on Facebook and YouTube?
Well, thanks for all the support. I hope you enjoyed this mini show, and of course, thank you to Monster RX93.1 for always supporting me and supporting Filipino artists.
Of course, we will always be here to support and be very proud and inspired by you. But we do have some more songs left that you'll be performing. So can you tell us the title and a little something about them as well?
The next couple of songs will be Bulaklak sa Buwan, the first single. And the last song will be Kandarapa, which is the next carrier single from Method Adapter.
All right, okay. Without further ado, everyone, thank you very much. On
Thank
behalf
you.
of the Monster and the concert series, this has been Kayla Rivera, and we give you ELY Buendia! Woo! Buendia!
The concert series. Live on the Monster.